Hey YouTubers, how y'all doing today? This is an update on my fishing rod rack, and I'll show you what I got on it. It's about done, almost done. This will probably be the last video on this project. But over here we have our 45-degree angle fishing rod holders that are welded for the big old heavers, like the 11-foot rods. That way they won't stick so far up in the air. Plus it gives a little custom look. I can go over here, and so you got one here and one over there, and you got your bait cutting station up there. And the good thing about this rod holder I built, rod rack / cooler holder and all that good stuff, is this fit right into your Class 3 hitch. Right here, got 2 holes done. You can actually let your tailgate down too, so I have plenty of room. Designed it for Ford, Chevrolets, that kind of stuff. Put it on the truck, made sure everything fit right. And I put some expanded metal where everything can hold in place in the rod holder, and I may even put some expanded metal back here and in the front, keep stuff from falling out, but hopefully not. But got her all welded up. It did a heck of a job. And on the front here, I welded a piece of angle, and I'll take a rod cap off before you weld the angle on. Got a little warm on me, but I'm just gonna put a new PVC coupler on there, coupling, and anyway, that's no big deal. Take a hot air gun or a little butane torch and heat it up and take it right back off. But I put a measuring tape on here because in North Carolina and Virginia, at most places where you fish, you got rules and regulations. So my dad picked this up at Lowe's. It's all aluminum, measuring stick, yardstick, and well, actually it's a 4-foot stick, sorry. But that way you can measure the fish, flounder, red drum, and all that kind of stuff. And it's pretty, I'm pop riveted it in place, drill the holes, pop riveted it. That'd be the best thing to do with that. But I'll show you about the cool features of this rod rack. Right here is a bait holder. My dad and I built out of polymer. Starboard. Got a knife holder right there. Plus drain holder. Oh, I still got a little fish left up on there. But the glorious thing is you can take this thing right out of the way, but it's extra tall, so you ain't got to bend over to cut your bait, so you won't hurt your back. But when you get in position when you're fishing, you set that thing like that, and you can cut bait, or you can cut bait in this position, and your rod will still be able to come out and miss the board. And you can still have a rod go in this rod holder, and it will miss that upright. I mean the upright rod, vertical rod will miss the cutting board. I'm gonna set this on the tractor for a minute, so I can put the cooler and the 5-gallon bucket on there. That's what we designed it for. But it'll fit up a 48, 60 quart, maybe even an 80 quart. Let me see here. Hold 1 second, y'all. Hard to do this one-handed. All right. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. But here's the 48 quart cooler on here. Coleman 48, and you got a 5-gallon bucket on there. And you got enough room for another 5-gallon bucket or a bigger cooler, whichever one you want. But yeah, that's the ticket. Because you got to have, cooler for your ice and your fish and all that good stuff. And a 5-gallon bucket to put your bait rigs in there, or rag and all that kind of stuff. Just little things you need when you're fishing. But yeah, it works great. And you can put your cooler right here and you can tie it down if you wanted to. And right here is where your sand spikes go into. Let me see if I can't find one of them sand spikes. I made my own sand spikes. Let me see here. Little girl might have hit them somewhere. No, I don't have any sand spikes in here, but the sand spikes that I made have let me see if I got one over here. But anyway, the sand spikes that I made will go, they're made out of like 1/2-inch round stock with where we put a bolt on and a piece of PVC pipe, and they slide right down in that unistrut and go straight down. So that's how it holds your sand spikes in place, these holes. So your sand spikes and everything will fit in those holes and get on each side. Or you can just leave your rod holders in the rod racks while you're fishing. And I call these my rocket launchers. We call these the rocket launchers, the 45s rod holders. But yeah, that's something we come up with. And like you said, the long rod, like the 11-footers, we can have backing out the end. And I told Dad, I said, man, that'd be great with shark fishing. You can mount a fighting chair right back here. No, for shark fishing. Well, from the beach, that is. But yeah, anyway, that's like I say, you mount it right on the back of your truck, class 3 hitch, or you can mount it on the front of your truck with class 3 hitch. And I welded, let's see, I got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rod holders, and then the bait holder, or the bait cutting board holder. So 10 rod holders. So that should be sufficient. A lot of times we'll fish 4 or 5 rods at one time. All right. Well, I just wanted to give you a little update on what was going on here with the fishing rod project. And if you need a good weld machine, I mean, that 180 Millermatic 180 is a heck of a machine, let me tell you. And so is the Miller Single Wave SD 180 SD Square Wave for tigging is a great machine, let me tell you what. But anyway, y'all, this is this update of the rod rack, and I want to say thank y'all for watching. And this is KVUSMC or Kenny. You can find me on Skype, Google Plus. I think it said Facebook. But hey, please subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all take it easy now. Any comments, questions, give me a holler. All right, y'all take care now. Bye-bye.